So I believe what we've got is, this is Aiden Jackson, the guy we're going to drive as, team boss. I think his wife, maybe. Then we've got Casper Akerman, the older driver, who's maybe, dealing with his demons if he wants to be in the sport. And then Devin Butler. So those are your characters, and it's sick to actually finally put a name to a face, basically, for once. Hey, what's up, guys? Aarava here, and welcome back to a brand new video here today on F1 2021, the game, and it's an unexpected one. But today, Codemasters have dropped a brand new trailer, it would seem, for Breaking Point, their new story mode. I say it would seem because as I'm recording, this has not happened yet, but here we are. We're waiting. There's a YouTube premiere. Don't miss the Breaking Point is the title. I can tell you this much, Codies, I will be missing my Breaking Point straight away and smashing straight into the side pod of Devin Butler. Shout out to everyone in the chat here that's been adding me in this chat. It's coming home, lads. It's coming home. We're not even playing. We're not even watching football, but it's coming home. Come on. All right, here we go. Here we go. Is it in HD? Yes. Good. 2, 1. Let's go, baby. All right. Nothing Breaking Point yet. Oh, that was a bit of CGI. Look at that. That Ferrari shot. There. Here we go. Look at it. It's sick. This is sick. Oh, they got the press conference as well. Mate, this is sick. Did you see that? Oh, the sparks, the smoke. Love it. And then, it's just it's a trailer for other stuff as well. The co-op. Nice. Okay, so I was mistaken. I thought this was I thought this was just a Breaking Point trailer. This is just a trailer for everything, but it's showing off. It showed off what Breaking Point was about. 7 icons. Love it. JB. My God, yes, the JB classic helmet from the McLaren days. Love it. Real season start. Decent. That's going to be quite jokes, actually. Might try that out. That's good. Oh, look at that. That's sick. Will Buxton returns. Good stuff. F2, my team. Here we go. Oh, that was a new animation. And there's the team critical department events. Oh, slick menus. Slick. Everything's so slick. Lovely. F1 2021. That was a very, very solid trailer. In terms of hype building, the start with Breaking Point was sick. I think it just gave us a lot of info, to be fair, actually. It was a very informative trailer. I think F1 2020 for my team last year had a more hyped trailer, personally, but that was informative. That gave us a lot that we can look through in terms of screenshots and actually showing the visuals now, finally, for some of these things. With Breaking Point, with my team, the menus and the team critical events. So let's dive in and go kind of bit by bit and kind of show you through, and I can actually illustrate now what I was talking about in my previous videos. Right, so let's take this through play by play. So the opening shot's just, usual sort of gameplay, but you can kind of tell when it's in-game engine versus the CGI animation they've done for Breaking Point. Like, look at that. That, I don't think, if it is in-game engine, that is amazing. That has really come a long way. A lot. But here we go. Thrilling new story. This is the CGI animation. Like, we will definitely see this scene in Breaking Point if you choose AlphaTauri and you're going up against, I don't know, Devin Butler or Casper Akerman or someone. That's Devin Butler, the new gen Devin Butler. But look at this. We've got the whole paddock vista as well, animated in the background. We've got the other characters. So this will be potentially Casper Akerman's dad or manager, I think, because we know that their other characters are going to be involved, like his wife and kids as well. So, I think, this actually might be the team boss, actually, you reckon? Because I think I remember seeing this guy in a cutscene where he was walking in the garage over to a character. So I think this may be our team boss, maybe, in the game. On and off track drama. So you're going to get, story-driven moments, little scenes where, well, clearly like this, there's been a crash here between you and, is it Devin Butler? No, it's the older geezer. It's the older guy. And then this may be our character or someone else, and they've even got the other F1 drivers involved. Ocon here gets involved to pull him back, so we might get swapped out. In your cutscene, you might get a different F1 driver pulling him back because you might have chosen different teams. So in this instance, we've chosen AlphaTauri, and yeah, the off-track drama goes into the or the on-track drama goes to the off-track drama again here, animated. This is the F2 one. This is actually what we saw. We got to see this bit in the press briefing where we had Davide Vasecchi commentating over this as well as Alex Jax. He was commentating over this F2 scene where we saw this whole thing play out where they went all the way through Abu Dhabi and he was talking about making the final stand in the finale to make it up into F1 or something like that. And then we've got the actual press conferences. So we've got the character here, and then obviously you've got Ocon and then Lando Norris. Obviously, this is the 2020 part because we know Breaking Point goes from F1 2019 into F1 2020 and then F1 2021. So this is part of the story where we're in the middle part basically, but it's sick and kind of odd also to kind of see 2020 assets back in this game, but obviously it's played out over 3 seasons. But look at this then. I think that's Devin Butler. I can just tell by the hair because he was also in the Haas earlier. Yeah, there you go. That's our older driver character, I'm pretty sure. So that's our older driver character. That's Devin Butler. But just look at it. It's just so much better than anything we've had before in terms of, this is not in-game engine. This is the CGI animation they've kind of outsourced. And it shows, and it's sick. It looks sick. Then it just goes to a bit more normal gameplay. So this is just actual in-game stuff then, obviously. But 5 selectable teams, like we mentioned, obviously. So you can choose all of them. Back to the animation. That is a sweet shot. That is sick. That's really awesome. We got stuff for the 2-player career mode as well. So this is the first time we're seeing the 2-player. As we said, it is going to effectively be the same career hub, exactly, literally career mode, but online. So you're actually going to have, 2 people having a say in it. But it also seems to show you the upgrade you're going for there. It says lightweight real rims, and then also we have got pistons unlocked. Oh, so maybe that's what we've unlocked then. So it shows you what upgrades you're unlocking as you go. So that's actually a bit of an easier way to maybe tell what upgrades you might want to do next. So as you, I assume, earn resource points, you've unlocked. Well, this was a secondary goal. Remember, we've talked about that in practice programs. That now you have this kind of primary goal, and then you have this secondary one that you're going to do. But as you unlock the resource points and the extra ones you got for doing these, that's the actual development. Sorry, that's the development boost being applied to the next upgrades you could do. So that's good. It's showing you what you've achieved essentially with the percentage cut. So that's nice. We've got a development upgrade there. So this is the new screen now. So we've actually got like a nice timeline. So before we didn't really get a timeline per se. We kind of got there was a time thing at this this part of the screen, I think, when you were playing it. But now you see a nice actual timeline of how long you've got. Maybe if you had multiple Grand Prix, vehicle comparison down here, and then just showing you 6 days cancel development. But that's a nice new little screen there, which makes a change. And then again, this is the same thing, resource points being applied. Then we move through animations for the podiums, nothing too new there. This stuff I can't tell because look how good this looks. I can't tell if this is, it might just be in-game engine, but they've obviously not, they've used, because obviously they're the game developers, they're able to get into the system and create a much better, grander thing. Because if the replay cameras look anything like this, I'll be gobsmacked, because this looks more just like proper animated stuff. New season driver stats, obviously we had the, updated during the season, but we also had the focus on the drivers as well. We know that, obviously this is a trailer for the masses, so obviously that's something that, a random casual fan would want to know. I can get updated stats for the drivers and whatnot. Obviously there would be. Digital Deluxe Edition, obviously the 7 icon drivers. Let's wait. Where is that Jensen Button helmet? You got Nico Rosberg, Michael Schumacher there, but there we go. Look, drink it in, guys, because you're going to be seeing this helmet. Not like that. You're going to be seeing this race helmet on my teammate's car. I don't know when, but at some point in my team career mode on F1 2021, we're going to be signing Jensen Button. Mark my words, it has to happen. It literally can't not happen. Nice little just entry, graphic there for the game. That's the menu, basically. That's what the menu looks like, which we've seen, obviously, in other videos. This is cool. I like the fact they use this graphic. So I kind of hope that this kind of calendar graphic is in the game, because it'd be kind of sweet to be aligned with the actual F1 real-life website. But real season start's going to be really interesting. I think that's actually going to be quite cool to do some challenges and some scenario videos, like asking question mark videos of, what if a driver did this? What if a driver won this race or whatever? I think that'd be quite cool as a scenario thing. And then we come through. This is sick. This is a new vista that we're going to get in the game. I assume this turntable here, that's where your car is going to be in, like, the menus in the showcase menu. But we've also got Will Buxton here on that plinth. So maybe in the career, in my team and stuff, you know, you can see the logo here. So actually, yeah, this is, I think, our team's HQ, basically, for my team. So at the start of the game, maybe we're going to get loaded into this, and that's where we're going to start off the first few interviews, where we set up, you know, the team, where he asks, oh, what do you reckon about, you know, what your chances are in Formula 1 and all that kind of jazz. And then this is obviously a new location. So I think this is where the car is going to be then in the showcase, in the menus. But this is the kind of opening cutscene then, I guess, for my team in terms of that interview to set up the career. This is my team. That's my team car. It's, I'm going to say it is a shame. Obviously, we do now know this is the FOM car we're getting. It's a bit of a shame. I would have really liked them to have done the small nose or allow us a choice. I'm really hoping for future F1 games, you know, when they go into the next engine, or with resources from the help with EA in the future, we can get a My Team FOM car that's customizable with different body parts and different nose cone shapes and things like that. But for now, this is the bog standard FOM car that we know and that we somewhat love, I guess. I mean, I don't mind it, but obviously, you know, from the front on replay cameras, it's a little bit annoying sometimes, but on the onboard, you're never going to really notice what the nose looks like, to be honest, when you're racing around in T-Cam or cockpit. So, does it really matter that much? I can live without it with other things. But here we go, department events. So, we've got durability department. Go to event. This department has requested your attendance. Okay, so we've got a new graphic here. So, we'll be told, oh, there's an issue, personnel department and stuff like that. Marketing. So, there's going to be a marketing issue we may have. So, there's basically every department we could get an issue, basically. And you've got things like staff burnout, which I talked about. I talked about staff burnout. Here you go. We've got staff burnout, agree or decline. What are you going to do for the morale of the team? What other thing? Oh, charity tour. Okay. Big charity is currently looking for help. This could help with great opportunity. Set up a tour, decline, get some extra cash or not. That's pretty sick. So we're going to get marketing stuff like that. So it's very Motorsport Manager-esque. Very, very sick. Very small little events that maybe not make huge amounts, but if you think about all those department events, if you added them up through a season, you're going to come to some, you know, decent amount of cash or good morale or whatnot for your team, basically. We've got, looks like some new sponsors here as well. Duotone, that's a new one. Shark is an old school one. That's the first one I ever had in my team one. So there's some new sponsors, which is nice. And to be honest, even this stuff here, like this is the podium sequence, okay? Even this looks graphically better, actually. So I take it back. This may just be a lot of in-game engine stuff, and it just looks a lot better, actually, on the game. Obviously, I was unable to kind of fully see it because, you know, my build was a preview build, so they've got a final one. But here's the menu then. So we've got Solo is now going to be Breaking Point, Grand Prix Time Trial, and then Career is its own little hub thing. But that's sick. That's like a Heroes poster. I really hope they use that on promotions, like to tweet out and stuff, because that's a sick little promotional poster. So I believe what we've got is, this is Aiden Jackson, the guy we're going to drive as, team boss. I think his wife, maybe. Then we've got Casper Akerman, the older driver, who's maybe, you know, dealing with his demons if he wants to be in the sport. And then Devin Butler. So those are your characters, and it's sick to actually finally put a name to a face, basically, for once. So that's sick. And then, yeah, streamlined menus they're talking about. It does look, yeah, very slick, nice UI. Kind of already said that in the previous videos we did. Split screen returning, obviously. And there we go. So that has been the new trailer. I thought it was going to be all about Breaking Point. I thought it was going to be a cinematic trailer to tease about but they're really not telling us anything about the storyline of Breaking Point, which I like. It's sick. It means the first time I play it through, you guys play it through, or watch me play it through, or whatever, it's going to be sick to see. But that was just a cool trailer for everything then, basically. So we got some good illustrations of, you know, some of the things I was talking about, but unable to show you. The biggest thing was Breaking Point, like all these cool cutscenes. Now you're getting what I meant by the fact that it's so much higher level in terms of graphic fidelity and visuals compared to what we've had before with cutscenes and in the F2 story mode that we got in F1 2019. So, yeah, that has been my, raw reaction initially, and then a kind of breakdown of that trailer of F1 2021 with Breaking Point gameplay for the first time, and also some My Team stuff, as well as other parts of the game. If you guys did enjoy the reaction, then hit that like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. What did you make of that Breaking Point stuff? Because I was really curious, because when I was unable to show you guys gameplay, it was frustrating, and I wanted to get it across. But now that you've seen it, and you kind of see what I mean, do you guys see what I mean, first of all, and what do you make of it? Let me know in the comments below. If you're new around here, then do get subscribed for weekly Formula 1 content, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.